tell you that those statistics of survivor are getting higher and higher. So I'm very proud today to be a representative of Southeast Georgia Health System and to tell you we are doing all we can to get awareness and education and prevention for breast cancer out. You'll notice our pink banners around our campuses. You'll notice in your hands our pink ball. But most of all, I'm proud of the survivors and the participation we've had in their survivor rates and the increasing amount of survival that we participated in. You're going to be very excited to hear one of our great survivors sitting behind me, Reverend Mays. So thank you for all you do in the caregivers audience. Thank you to the Hospital Authority for your support of what we do. And thank you to our friends from Jacksonville for bringing up the Pink Heels fire engine. And we love you guys and thank you very much. They have, I'll give you a plug. They have shirts for sale, $20. Please support our friends in Jacksonville. Thank you.
It is my pleasure to introduce the Reverend Dawn Mays. Reverend Mays joined the First Presbyterian Church of Brunswick as its pastor in December of 2008. She will share a few words with us about her experience with breast cancer and her journey towards healing.
Thank you. As we gather here today to observe Breast Cancer Awareness Month, we all are united by a common factor. We all have been touched by breast cancer. You may be a survivor. You may be someone who is newly diagnosed or going through treatment. You may be one of the Southeast Georgia Health System team members or board members providing care day in and day out. But we all have been affected by breast cancer. This year in the United States of America, over 290,000 women and 2,000 men will be diagnosed with breast cancer. And breast cancer is so prevalent in our society that it's hard to find someone who doesn't know or be related to someone who has had breast cancer. But for some reason, even though 1 in every 8 women will be diagnosed with breast cancer at some point in her life, all of us think it'll never happen to me. That was what I thought 1 year ago at this time. As a pastor over the past 15 years, I have walked with dozens of church members as they've dealt with cancer, and I've ministered to them. But even as I was doing that, I never thought that one day I would be a cancer patient. I had no family history of breast cancer or any kind of cancer at all. So last November, when I went for my annual mammogram, I had no reason to believe that it would be anything other than it always was, normal. Even when I got the call saying that I needed to have a second mammogram to follow up, I still wasn't too concerned. But then, on December 23rd, I received a call saying that the second mammogram also confirmed that something was suspicious, and I would need to have a biopsy to see if it was cancer. The next day was Christmas Eve, and I was preparing for our annual candlelight Christmas Eve service at the church, one of the most well-attended services and a highlight of the church year. And in that season of great joy and celebration, I was dealing with news that brought a great deal of uncertainty and anxiety. Now, on the Friday before Christmas, every other business was shutting down for the holiday. But on that day, Donna Perkins, the nurse navigator with the Breast Care Center who called to give me the news, gave me her cell phone number, and she told me that if I had any questions or concerns over that weekend, even if it was on Christmas Day, that I could call her, and I was so grateful for that. Thus began the journey for my husband and me, who, like so many others, received a diagnosis we did not want to hear, a diagnosis that brought fear and anxiety, but that also embarked us on a journey that allowed us to experience tremendous compassion, kindness, and care from the Southeast Georgia Health System staff and so many others. Now, I do have to pause and say that I was not on this journey alone. My husband, Joseph, was with me every step of the way, and if you walk through the halls of the hospital or the cancer center anytime during the last 10 months, you may have seen him sporting his pink Converse high tops that he ordered to show his solidarity with me as I went through treatment. He lifted my spirits and the spirits of so many others by wearing them to every oncologist visit and every chemo treatment. And yes, he was there with me for all of them, and I'm so thankful to him for his love and support. And we both are thankful for the wonderful care from the Southeast Georgia Health System. Our medical community is one of Brunswick's greatest assets. When I described the Breast Care Center to friends in other places, even large cities like Atlanta or Austin, they were amazed by the services we have here in Brunswick, especially the nurse navigator who walks with patients through every step of the process. Karen Beaver, the director of radiology, leads an outstanding staff who provide top-notch diagnostic services with tremendous care and compassion. So many of them are the unsung heroes, behind-the-scenes people whose function is so important. Mammography technicians, ultrasound technicians, the radiologists who read the mammograms, whose work requires such care and attention and careful precision. I'm thankful for all of the doctors who provided my care and provided not just expert medical attention, but genuine compassion and concern. And I know that those in the Cancer Center and in the Breast Care Center and in the whole hospital who provided my care are just a small fraction of the high-caliber medical professionals here who make a difference in the lives of so many people. My journey through treatment was completed at the end of September after 15 chemotherapy treatments and 34 radiation sessions. And if I had to choose one sentiment to describe my experience, I would say that I emerged from all of it with a profound sense of gratitude. Gratitude for my wonderful husband and family, gratitude for our church families, gratitude for the people who make up the Southeast Georgia Health System family, and gratitude for life, for having received medical care that allows me to wake up each morning to a new day, to live and love and serve. We gather here today because of Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And with each passing day and each passing year, more research is done, more money is donated, better treatments are developed, genetic puzzles are unlocked, and I believe that with all of us working together, one day a cure will be found. My hope is that one day, when October rolls around, we'll be celebrating a month that remembers the end of breast cancer. Until that time, we will continue to fight. And along with so many others, I am thankful to give credit to the Southeast Georgia Health System for helping me to join the 2.9 million women in America today who are survivors. Thank you.